Hello and welcome back to Jack Knives Reviews. I'm of course your host, Jack Knives. And welcome back to Game Month 2, Turbo. Since we looked at a series that truly loved the source material, understood it, and presented it in a way to a new audience to understand, let's take a look at the exact opposite in movie form, with Assassin's Creed. Cal Lynch has his mother killed by his father Joseph, an assassin, years ago when he was a child. Years later, he has his death faked and is kidnapped by the organization Abstergo, led by Templars, in order to use a machine, thrusting him into his ancestors' timeline to find a mysterious treasure. Cal now has to use the skills of the assassins that he learned in the past to help him in the present stop the Templars before it's too late. Unlike Fallout, I am an avid Assassin's Creed fan. With the exception of the one on PlayStation 5, I have quite literally played every single Assassin's Creed game there is. And the story is rich and developed and complex, but interesting at the same time. So, suffice to say, this movie does not pull it off proper. But it does go the route of Ghost in the Shell as to rename the characters to being almost exactly identical to the source material, but calling them something else, so it's okay. What made Assassin's Creed so interesting was its way of blending history and the concept of assassins versus Templar, this weird genetic coding and this cataclysmic event happening, and things like bigger than itself. Like, that was the whole concept of Assassin's Creed, and it still is, where it's always these people who unfortunately happen to have the traits of a genetic code that trace back to lineage of the greatest killers on the planet, versus people who want to quite literally end the world. It sounds complicated, but that's because the story is. And the movie, unfortunately, adheres to that with no regard for who does and does not follow any of the rules of the Assassin's Creed world. For instance, there's weird stuff with using the machine in the game. It's just a pod that you go into, and your subconscious goes into the mind of the previous ancestors' memories. In this, it goes from that and then like some weird like X-Men kind of danger room style fight thing. It attaches itself to the user like the things in the Matrix with the plugs in the back of the neck. It's weird. If I were to show this movie as an Assassin's Creed fan, because they're the only ones who are going to see this movie, to a person who doesn't know the Assassin's Creed universe, they're going to be justifiably confused and go, lean to me and like, so what is that? Like, what's going on? What's going on? And I'm going to be like, I don't freaking know, man. I don't know what the hell this is. Like, this isn't Assassin's Creed. I mean, it is, but it isn't. There's very little things to invest in. Like, you need to explain why we care. And they don't do a good job at doing it, unfortunately. The villains are very one-dimensional. Michael Fassbender, bless his heart, is trying his damnedest to carry this movie. He's an amazing actor, and he has one of the best resumes on the planet. But even his skills inside any film franchise could not save this movie. I mean, it's based off of a well-beloved franchise, a top-notch cast of actors who have long, extensive resumes of great, amazing movies. And it sucked. It's just awful. It's confusing. It's weird. It has moments where it's like, to remind you, hey, diving off the thing, that's what they do in the game. He's got a hidden blade. That's from the game. To try to trick you into convincing you it's a good adaptation, but it doesn't. Granted, there's far, far worse adaptations of video games, but I mean, like, I don't know who this is for. Because, like, clearly it's not for the fans, and clearly it's not for action movie fans, because weirdly enough, there's not much as far as action moments. It's mostly sneaking around, and it doesn't give you anything to get invested in. And I wouldn't say it's god-awful, but I wouldn't say it's in any way good either. It's just bland. And that's the worst thing. I mean, like, one of my favorite franchises gets a boring adaptation. I'm like, that to me is like a slap in the face. I hope one day in the future, someone who truly loves and understands the franchise could maybe make it into a series. I mean, hell, even an animated series. I wouldn't even mind that. That'd be kind of cool. But you'd have to make it an R-rated film too, because this movie is an R, but it's like, could have been a PG-13 for all I knew. Like, there really wasn't anything as far as, you know, gore or anything. And it's called Assassin's Creed, for crap's sakes. I can't recommend this movie, and it just pains me how bland and boring it is. I give Assassin's Creed 2 out of 5. Have you seen Assassin's Creed? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to stab that subscribe button and come back for more Game Month 2.